New this morning, a state civil rights law will soon get a historic expansion. It means more protections for the LGBTQ plus community.
That includes the growing issue of housing discrimination. 13 on your side's Julie Koharic spoke with experts about why this is so important. She joins us here in the studio with more.
Yeah, the expansion of the Elliott-Larsen Civil Rights Act goes into effect 2 weeks from today. The community members I spoke with said that this is a step in the right direction, but from what they've seen, there's a long way to go. Finding a place to live is stressful enough, but for some,
they've experienced getting kicked out of their homes.
It's even harder to find somewhere you feel like you belong.
Everything we do here is intentional, where we really focus on creating a culture of belonging.
AYA Youth Collective is one of multiple organizations in Grand Rapids that helps people find stable housing. They focus on teens and kids.
We went from an average of about 80 young people every month that are experiencing literal homelessness, sleeping on the street. We're well over 200 on a regular basis.
It's a growing need, especially for minorities.
30 to 40% of the youth we see identify as LGBTQ, but only represent around 10% of the general population, probably even a little less in Kent County.
A new bill will expand the Elliott-Larsen Civil Rights Act, or ELCRA, to include sexual orientation and gender identity.
We see young people who firsthand experienced discrimination and marginalization.
That means it will be illegal to discriminate against the community for employment, housing, education, and public accommodations.
ELCRA is huge. It's huge.
It originally went into effect in 1977, meaning it took nearly 50 years for it to include LGBTQ plus protections.
I think the hard part again is policy does not equal practice.
But the Grand Rapids Pride Center says there's a lot more to do.
I've even experienced it before in my past, right, where I've been fired before for being LGBTQ and speaking up about LGBTQ things.
One single solution can't fix the multiple issues behind discrimination.
There are a wide variety of factors contributing to this, and it needs to be a community response.
A community response through legislation and finances.
And that might look like things like one day a millage, one day really saying we're going to put something tangibly long-term towards this.
For now,
and helping them
step by step,
walking with them as they achieve stability
to a more stable future. The law goes into effect February 13th. Businesses or people who violate ELCRA face fines upwards of $50,000. Jay and Emily, back to you.